Ever wondered what you get when you mix food writing, rock and fashion? Well, the answer is, of course, Gizzi Erskine, who's putting the cool back into cooking. The punky TV presenter who started out as a body piercer is now living her culinary dream. And having honed her skills, she's publishing her first book, Gizzi's Kitchen Magic, full of recipes and tips. We chatted to the lady herself at her book launch in London's trendy sketch bar, packed full of her celeb friends.
This is my first solo book, but I did a book which went along with Cook Yourself Thin, the TV show I did, which was a massive hit, you know, one of the biggest selling books of the year in fact, so that was kind of exciting. So it's got a lot to live up to, but actually this one speaks about me, so I think anyone who knows me will see that it's got a stamp of me on, and I think that's the thing, is that I hope that I appeal to a younger audience, younger women who like food, but don't only like food, but like fashion, like music, a bit sort of multi-dimensional, which I think is how the modern woman is. I was walking through a vintage market and came across this amazing bound cook's companion that was full of everything that I felt was missing in today's cookery book. So you had your how to make gravy, how to make white sauces, pancakes, roasting temperatures, you know, just all those things that, you know, I kind of feel like today's cookery books are filled with all these amazing, inspiring recipes, but they don't tell. If I asked you how to cook a white sauce, would you know necessarily? And I think the majority of people wouldn't. I'd like to say that I'm a little bit Delia mixed with a little bit Heston, then mixed with a little bit of Anthony Bourdain. So a bit rock and roll, a bit mad scientist, but then still down to your straight techniques.
And pals of the fashionable foodie were no less enthusiastic about creating their very own kitchen magic.
What Gizzi's book does, which is brilliant, is it teaches you some fantastic recipes, but the techniques are so simple that even I can do it. So it's a brilliant idea.
Yeah, because sometimes with cookbooks, they can be quite complicated, but this is really nice and basic, and we can use it and do it day to day. Because I think sometimes some cookbooks are good for dinner parties and special
like
events.
Special one-off type thing.
It's a rock and roll night. Gizzi's a rock and roll girl, so that's what we're here.
Will you be trying out any of the recipes?
Well, I'm going to give it a good go. I'm going to give it my best, you know, from a man's point of view.
Her take on things is so original. You know, like her butter pudding is a chocolate Bailey's croissant butter pudding, which is just like amazing, because normally it's a bread and butter pudding.
Well, I'm liking the sound of that. Move over, Jamie Oliver. There's a new trendy chef in town.